In our previous video, we are talking about how my life is going with school, 8 to 9 hours of school. Then after going to tuition teacher, how my life is going as a student and also a content creator. Yes, I am not a content creator officially right now, but I will become a one in future. So I just consider myself content creator from this time. So now let's talk about the topic of our previous video which I recorded yesterday. At those video I actually talk about how my school life is going and how actually my life is going with school and two tuition teacher. Basically I have a very busy day. I have to go to school at 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Then I have a tuition teacher who came at 5 p.m. and give me break at 7:30. Then another one comes which actually tuition me from 7:30 or 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's how my everyday is actually goes without Fridays and Saturdays, because at those time my school is off. That's why I have a little free time. But those freedom also wasted, because after having a very busy week, how can I actually don't enjoy those free time? That's why I enjoy it, but then I realize it's a very big problem, because I don't want to become a doctor or I don't want to become an engineer. So why would I study so much that hard? Because I have a board exam at 1.5 year, like it's 2026 and I have those board exam at the end or the starting of 2028. So it's 1.5 year. That's why I have to do my study, because in our country, in Bangladesh, we have a board exam which is called matrix or called SSC, and it's a very important exam for a student. And this board exam, people actually perform their class 1 to 10th performance and having a certificate which help him to get a job in their future, like government job, any private company job, and all of this stuff. And people judge them by their certificate of this board exam. But I don't want this, because I don't want a certificate without a value. I can't do anything with the certificate nowadays. People need actual skill to become qualified to a job, to talk about, as we talk about government job, as we talk about private companies job. People want skills, they want something that actually valuable to those company to give them. That's how those company recruited them and being work. But just a certificate, just a simple thing can't help you. But people think that, and it can be true, because I am in just class 9 and I do those board exam, then I do my college, university, and just talk about a study. But I don't want to these types of life where I have to grind, where I have to dig down to my 25 age until I have a job at 30 to 35. And at this time I am actually being old. I don't have capacity at my bones. I don't have any energy to my heart, to my hands to do the work and enjoy my life. That's why I want a life where I'll become successful early by grinding, by working harder than 99% of the people and having an output which is better than 99% of them. But after making those previous video, I just understand one thing. If I just complain, if I just say to myself that yes, I have school, I have two tuition teacher, I have a very busy day, so what? If I just being disappointed at myself, just complain to myself, no one is here to save me. And I also discussed about this topic in a long video ago, like in a previous video. You can also check it out. It will be there on my channel. But after just clicked on my mind that yes, if I just complain and having a very disappointment situation to myself, it can't bring any solution. It can't solve my problem. I would like to just complain every single day. These days is repeated. I have to go to school compulsorily. I have to just have those two tuition teacher and all of this stuff. I have to complete all of my study. It's compulsory. But what thing is not compulsory, what thing is shouldn't have compulsory is to improve my life. Actually, because the studying thing can help you, but I don't think it help you as a student who want to being successful at their 20s, at their early age. Because the studying material or studying and taking a job and upgrading yourself, this is a lifelong process. But I don't want this life. That's why I have to grind harder, I have to make more content, I have to find another path to being successful, to achieving my goals. And after making those previous video yesterday, I just realized if I complain to myself continuously, it actually harm me. It actually harm all of my progress, because when I constantly complain to myself, I feel very negative. I feel those negative energy grunt me and dig me deeper in a disappointment loop, where I just think I don't have any control to my life. And that's how I actually being disappointment and do not do the thing which I can do at the situation. So it creates a loop. When I'm disappointed and complain to myself, it make me more regretted. It feels like I don't have any control to my life, and this loop actually make me more disappointed. And that's how this loop is created, and I just trapped in this loop. Before making those yesterday's video, I can't realize that yes, it's actually something which I need to care, because you can just control yourself. You can't control your situation, your environment. Yes, you control a little, but you can't just control whatever situation you have, like your school, your tuition teachers, your study. You can't neglect them, or not your parents will beat you. But what you can do is find another path by just continuing your study, and after you are being successful, your parents will see, yes, my child is successful, my kid is successful at this point, so he can neglect those study. But before you prove themselves that yes, I am capable, you have to continue your study with it. And I just realized it as a student, and I am a student, and I will give you a suggestion. You have to find another path. If you have big goal, if you have a goal bigger than 99% of the people, and you want success at early age like me, so you need to find another path and also continuing your study. So yeah, that's the main part of this video. I will see you in another video of this journey. Take care and take action. Goodbye everyone.